Time now for Truth or Fake. Catalina Marsh and Deborah by the big board with today's edition, turning an eye on the US Gaza war, student protests, the Columbia University situation there. It's turning rather nasty with the president of the university falsely accused of doing a Nazi salute. Clarify the situation, please, Catalina.
Columbia University has become the epicenter of the pro-Palestinian student protests that are raging across the U.S. right now. Amidst it all, this image has been circulating on social media. We saw it here on X and on Facebook alike, where the Columbia University president, Minoucheshafik, is accused with this picture of doing a Nazi salute during what was her recent anti-Semitism Congress hearing that took place on April 17th, where Shafik was grilled by Congress members over a reported upsurge in anti-Semitism on campus in the wake of Israel's war in Gaza. Mark.
What does this image really show, Catalina? Is it perhaps satire?
Satire, it is. This image is fake and has been digitally altered. This image was originally published by satire publication called The Babylon Bee on their website on April 17th as well. Then later on X, where they claim, oops, Columbia University president accidentally, they say, gives a Nazi salute when being sworn in for congressional testimony. We actually took a look at the original video to see if it was accident or not, and that was posted on the live stream on YouTube by PBS NewsHour, where you see the exact moment right there, the exact moment, that was minute 19 of this live stream, when Shafik did this hand gesture, so accidentally or not, that was later used to create this fake photo that was circulating on social media. Here's also a comparison of both images here, the real and the fake, done by our fact-checking colleagues at Misbar, where we also found other alterations that were done to this image. For example, the individuals that are seated in the background, you could see that they retain their original positions. However, if you take a look, you could see that their facial features or faces, overall faces, have changed just to look as different people. And then we see Shafik's left hand as well as her belongings. They remain the same, while what was drastically digitally altered, of course, was her right hand, making it look like she was doing a Nazi salute.
To be fair, it looks as fake as a $3 bill, doesn't it? That's the situation with that one. So the president of Columbia University still under pressure over handling of the protests. Tell us more on that.
She is under fire from all sides of the spectrum, politicians, left, right, students, and faculty alike, that are calling on her to resign over her handling or mishandling of the Gaza war campus protests at Columbia University. Republicans in New York wrote this letter to Congress urging Shafik to resign, saying she was failing to ensure a safe learning environment, while members of Columbia University's faculty issued this motion of censure against her, accusing Shafik of trampling on students' rights to free speech and peaceful assembly following pro-Palestinian Gaza solidarity encampments that were established by Columbia University also on April 17th to put pressure on these Ivy League universities to cut ties with Israeli academic institutions and to divest from Israel. Protests that were forcibly dismantled the next day when Shafik called on the NYPD to intervene, resulting in the arrest of more than 100 protesters. As in the latest news, Columbia University and Shafik announced today that negotiations with student protesters have failed and falling apart, denying their request to divest from Israel on this developing story, as students were asked to clear out this Gaza solidarity encampment on campus or face suspension. Mark.
Protests too at the Sorbonne in Paris on this very same issue. Catalina, thank you very much indeed for Truth or Fake. Thanks again to Yuka for the business. Great to see you. Thanks to you all for joining us wherever you are in the world. Do stay with us. More to come. This is World Roundup.